A lot of players in GTA 5 line don't know how to make money fast. Well, today in this video, I'm going to show you the best ways you can make money right now fast and easy and 100% solo. So make sure to drop a like and subscribe. So let's jump right into this money making, shall we? Now, the first way I'm making money right now in GTA Online pretty darn fast is over here at my gosh darn auto shop. Now, right here, I'm going to service this vehicle. I don't care what I'm going to put on this car here. I'm going to put anything I want to because literally it's a hit and miss. They might give you a bonus. They might not. But today we're living on the edge of a fat man's spoon and we're not caring. Now, there's a checklist to my right. I can't read, so I'm not going to put anything on there they want. So I said, you know what? This looks Gucci, Greg, Gwen, wonderful. Now, me personally, I would never let my staff ever deliver any of my vehicles because I have trust issues and also they're probably going to crash it. So I put it in my own fat pudgy hands. I said, no, what, Deb? Let's put this on the table right here and just drive this all the way to the location. Now I have a big old T on my car that stands for tremendous. This is a tremendous car. Now, me personally, I'm a good driver at this game, but if you're not a good driver, hey, you know, roll the dice with the staff. It's up to you. But me personally, I like doing it myself. This guy over here needs a haircut. I said, sir, here's your cool car. You better like it. It has a T on it for tremendous. So let's see if we get a tremendous payout right here. $65,000. I think he's liking what he's seeing. But listen, there's still a chicken nugget on the bottom of that box. Get those fat pudgy fingers in there. Let's scoop it out. We have another car waiting over here at the gosh darn auto shop. This is tremendous. Now this car here, I think it's a low range car, a mid range car. I'm never blessed with the high range cars, but right here, let me show you something. I said, Dib, you gotta deliver this literally to Vice City. I said, sir, I am not doing that. I'm gonna go online, find new session, invite only session. To my auto shop, I said, come on, gotta do another spinaroo. Let's see what we got here. Literally like a mile away. I'm like, wow, that's pretty good. And I delivered to this guy. And I'm pretty sure this guy had an upset kind of day because this car, to tell you the truth, if you gave it to me, I'd be the most happiest person, probably an 8-mile radius. I'm like, sir, here you go. We said, Dib, taking $2,500 off because of satisfaction. Like, no jokes, Stripes was upset. Look at this. He took $2,500 off because he wasn't satisfied. It's a-okay. We can make that money up being a good sport in the game. So I came over here to my agency, a big fan favorite in the community. This is like Taco Tuesday to people right here. We got right here. Look at this. $55,000. I'm loving what I'm seeing. I'm going to apply for this contract right here. Now, I got to follow this guy. Not in a weird way. This is a good way. There's a good way of following somebody, and this is it. I'm playing like detective mode right now. I figure out where this guy went. I'm like, okay. I'm putting the clues together. This man just went in this haggard gas station. So I said, you know what, sir? Let me in. And they let me right in. They're like, wow, who's this guy? Now, if they ever give you this mission right here, a lot of chaos is going to happen and a lot of problems might arise. Here's a motivational thing right here. Mistakes are made for progress in life. As you can see right there, a grenade launcher in a close facility, not going to work. So I learned from a mistake. That's called progress. And it's no longer a mistake. It's a learning right there. So never use a grenade launcher in a close facility. A lot of problems will arise. So right now, I'm going to take care of these guys. There's a lot of them in here. This place is well employed. Might be noticing me using a grenade launcher. I didn't learn from a mistake. It's a-okay. Time to plant the sticky boys on the wall because this place is going to Pluto. And overall, this is an easy mission. I love the agency because I made myself a lot of money. If you go back in the beginning of the video, you can see how much money I actually made so far from my agency. It's a lot. So I had to get out of here. I literally farted on this car. I left my mark and said, no, what? I got to get out of here. I literally broke my fat neck right here. Look at this. Something you never want to find yourself in, especially if you have a neck fat as mine. The pressure was rising, like holding in a fart. I'm like, oh gosh, here comes the police here. And we can't call Lester. Lester doesn't like us. He's in love. And listen, we didn't need the big L on this one because we got ourselves a big W right here. $55,000 right there in our little purse. But don't worry. We're making more money. I'm talking about the big money's coming in right now. We're warmed up. We're ready to go. Listen, the engines are purring. Let's go ahead and make this money right here. So I thought I came over to my car wash. The big F, right? Mr. Fiber. He said, Dib, listen, we got some work for you, but do you believe this, Dib, right here? Can we talk about this right here? 4 times the money in RP just for you. Actually, no. If you have GTA Plus, it's 4 times the money in RP. No GTA Plus, it's 2 times the money in RP. I got Bumblebee step cousin right here. I said, no, we got to cause some problems. Now, I could take out all the rivals, but that's not me. I'm a nice guy. Listen, I open doors for people and they don't say thank you. And I'm like, wow, this person here is pretty rude. So if you didn't know right there, I'm getting 100 RP per night, which is pretty good. These 2 guys had to go to the bathroom, so they started running away. I understand the pain. So I came over here to the next sleepover, and guess what? They all try stealing my car. I don't understand. They must love Transformers, right? So I came over here for a distance to make sure I'm safe, because I have no lives. If I get night-nighted, I got to start from the start, and we both know that will both give us high blood pressure and make us really want to quit this game, maybe uninstall it, right? That thought has crossed my mind many of times right here. But look at this right here. I took out the guys over here, and these other guys, listen, I don't know what's going on with this group, but maybe there's a bug, and I'll run into the bathroom. I'm not here to judge. I'm here to do some night-night, you know, all right? So I came into one of the last spots for this mission right here. These guys are like the other ones, just chilling like villains, and I came over here to destroy the party because I was never invited, but today, get this right here, I was invited to this one. This is cool right here, so I can get myself some extra cash here. I'm getting a whole bunch of RP. I'm ranking up. This is tremendous, but there's money sitting right there. I'm a man of money. I'm a fan of money, so I'm going to go ahead and scoop this stuff up. How much money is it? I'm not sure. It's 4 times the money in RP for me. This could be like a mortgage or something. This could be a lot. There's a whole bunch of NPCs left at this construction site. I started doing some night-nighting. This is a good place here if you're low rank. Hey, I recommend doing this mission right here. If you have GTA Plus, you're going to get yourself a lot of RP right here. And this guy over here, sir, you didn't see it coming. Bada boom, bada bing. Now I got to leave the area like nothing ever happened. Since I got 4 times the money in RP, me and you are both curious how much money I'm going to get myself right here. So mission pass, we're doing good in the neighborhood. This is money right here I found at a construction place. $10,000, not bad. But it looks right here. $136,000 right there for that mission. Not bad at all. I gotta say, that's pretty darn good. So once I loaded back in, I turned my double chin. I said, what is that over there? I saw something on the minimap just glancing at me like a fat man in the distance looking at a cake. I'm like, sir, what is this right here? So I can do this little cool little thing from Martin. The big old M's going to give us a good old mission. Now, I need a bail office to do this right here. If you don't have a bail office, you might not find this on the gosh darn little radar. But if you do, you're going to find it. Bada boom, bada bing. This is a daily thing in GTA 5 Online, which is pretty cool. Literally, if I was literally poor in this game, I could become a multi-millionaire within a week in this game. No jokes. I did night-night this guy here with Gator's Gat. Whatever Martin tells you to do, you got to do. So I took out this guy's friends. I actually took him out first. Didn't even know that. I'm like, oh, where's this guy at? I'm like, oh, he's over right there. He's chilling on the ground. Maybe he had a little too much to drink today. Sir, you can't be drinking out in public. So I took a little picture of this guy right here. He's having a bad day. Could be worse, though. It could be worse. Decided to skedaddle. Gotta get out of here fast because the fuzz is coming. And how do they know? Rockstar, how do they know? Me and you are both agreeing right here. GTA 6 better not have the fuzz coming after us this quick because it just makes no sense, right? But I got myself out of there. Daily thing right there I can do in GTA Line. Fast money if you ask me. $30,000. I'm not complaining. I'm just getting myself some good money. On to the next money method right here. So the big G, this is another daily thing right here. The big G, right? Gerald. Gerald has a good little thing for us. He has a nice little cash right here. This is 2 times the money and RP as speaking right now when this video was made. Scoot this up right here. $34,000. And somehow the fuzz, again, the fuzz know exactly where I am. Somebody was watching me from a distance. So now I got to run all the way over here to the time trial for this week in GTA Line. Did you know? Did you know this time trial right here is 2 times the money and RP on this? Trust me, you want to do this right here. Listen, we're making a lot of money this week. We're making ourselves millions. No jokes, my last video, I literally made myself over $8 million. It's crazy. So this time trial right here, it's not for the faint of heart. To tell you the truth right here, my heart's a little clogged, I'll be honest with you right here. But we're going to win this one right here. We're going to win this tremendously. I have 2 minutes and 29 seconds on here. Only thing I got to watch out for is animals or people who have minds of their own. I'm talking about the AI in this game. Now this one here is so darn easy because I literally just got to take the highway. And literally the only problem that's going to happen if I crash into someone and someone crashes into me, no players can't touch me. I'm doing this an invite only session. I have no friends, so no worries. But it does get a little risky though once you come over here. We gotta do some turns and watch out for the cars. They usually pop up out of nowhere. And right over here, I go too fast, I might fly off this bridge. Trust me, it happened a couple of times in my life. Me personally, I would never recommend driving through the woods because there's random rocks that spawn. I'm like, well, how'd that even get there? So right here, look at this. $200,000. You gotta do this right now. But if you're not satisfied with that money right there, we still have a lot more money to make in this video. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. So I came over here. I saw a blue dot. I was curious as a cat on catnip. I'm like, what is this car here? Now I wish I could just get this car and sell it or put it in my garage, but I can't. Now the reason why this car pops up because my gosh darn auto shop said, no, what did we got cool cars out there? I'm like, I'm a man of cars when they're like I can sell it and make money off of them. Like no jokes. Only thing I drive in this game is the oppressor, and trust me, this is a pro tip right here. The oppressor is great for money methods, believe me. I can crash this car as many times as I want. It will never affect the price because people who will get in this car, I tell you the truth, I don't think they care. So I delivered right here to the docks. I'm literally level 79 for repetition. I don't know what this even is. I tell you the truth, I don't really care about that, but I delivered right here. Now the cool thing about this is right here, if I'm no life in this right now, I'll find myself another gosh darn 9 cars. I can get myself a total of $200,000. Not bad, not bad at all. So I came over here, right down the road, Bobcats. You know the ones from Charlotte? That team was terrible, I gotta say. Now this money method right here is like, it's pretty darn easy. Like only way you can lose money if somebody crashes into you. And the NPCs aren't really aggressive in this mission. Rockstar must have made them to, you know, throw hands, not bumper to bumper action right here, which is pretty good. But I also recommend taking out the NPCs if you want. Just get out of your car and night them. Make sure nobody destroys your car. Bring this cool little Bobcat all the way to the destination. You might lose a couple of dollars. I think I lost $20 on this sell, which is actually the lowest I ever lost in anything in this game. The destination for me was Big Old M's house. I delivered it. This man, he couldn't give me the full $20,000. I think he's being a little cheap with us. I can say that, right? So I came over here to the RC Bandit time trial. These are daily things in GTA 5 line. They used to be weekly, but hey, I recommend doing it if you have yourself this cool little toy car right here. High blood pressure, probably a guarantee. Tell you the truth right here. A couple times I almost threw my controller against the wall, but I realized I kind of kind of need that thing, right? Let me know in the comments below, do you actually do RC Bandit time trials? If so, put an RC in the comments so I know. I'm like 98% sure I'm the only person out there that actually does this in GTA Online. I'm probably, literally statistic-wise, probably 3 people do this. But if you love yourself some high blood pressure and making yourself over $50,000 pretty darn easy every day in GTA 5 Line, the RC Bandit time trials are tremendous. And no jokes, you get yourself over $300,000 plus if you do 7 days in a row, because this is a daily thing in GTA Line. It's always going to be new every day. So the high blood pressure that's not there today, it's going to be there tomorrow. That I can tell you right over here. Sometimes I fly off the cliff. Happens. I can tell you what, sometimes I really think about installing this game. This part right here is really tough. See, look, sometimes I usually fail right there. I got back on my cankle and said, you know what, Deb, not today. But look at this. Bada boom, bada bing. Got myself the W right there. $51,000. I'm loving what I'm seeing. So make sure you do your little RC Bandit time trials if you have the cool little RC car. I came over here. Listen, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. There's more money to be made. As you see here, I don't know how to get off my oppressor yet. I've been playing this game for 50 years. Still don't know how to do that. But I came over here to this cool little place right here. It's actually fast, easy money right here. This pays better than the Charlotte Bobcat deal. Like, for literally no jokes, they can give you a max contract and it's still not paying as much as this right here. So the goal right here, I'm basically doing a 9 to 5 kind of, when you really kind of put 2 brain cells together, almost like, yeah, I just get the deliveries. This game is like Uber. When you kind of really do think about it, just sit down and really just think about it. It's kind of like Uber Eats, but you know, not having a man of high calories delivering your food, because you know those calories are going to be taken away from your food because he's going to put his fat pudgy fingers in there. I'm not here to judge. I'm here to make money, make the world a better place right here. So I started delivering all these cool little packages. It's like one of those police cars you see like in those England places. I don't tell you the truth, I don't know my geometry, but I do love myself a croissant, that I can tell you. So the last location right here, I delivered all the packages. Dib, how much did you get for your Uber Eats? $32,000. Took 12 minutes to do. Rockstar, I think this should be $50,000. Let's be honest about this. So I came over here to the stash house. It was too loud. They didn't have a permit for this, so I knocked on the door. They didn't answer, so I kicked down the door. And I threw a grenade down here because, listen, noise complaint's a noise complaint, and we got to solve it some way. So bada boom, bada bing. One guy was left. Listen, this guy was strong and independent, but not today. See you later, sir. So right here, gotta figure out what the code is. Now, since I have businesses right here, this will actually fill one of my businesses up. I hope it's a good one too. Is that 12345? Let's see if I can numbers right here. You want to see how bad my memory is? Automatically 0. It's a work in progress over here. Listen, day by day, we're getting better and better. Eventually, I remembered it. Got myself 12345. Bada boom, bada bing. So got the cookies from the cookie jar. My blood sugar is now sky high. It actually went to my gosh darn acid lab, which is pretty darn good because I need to sell it. But I was too close and personal to something else that's actually pretty darn easy to do in GTA 5 Line, which is another thing you can do every day as well. It's actually free. You can be a new player. You jump into the game right now, make yourself an account. There'll be a bicycle somewhere waiting for you right here. I'm a fan of bikes. I love myself a bike. Just like the RC Bandit time trial, you can do this every day in GTA 5 Line. If you're poor, I recommend jumping on this right here because, you know, we all start somewhere in this game. And everybody has a unique way to get into a waterfall, but we're all drinking. Am I right? So right here, I'm in the sewers. I think the gosh darn clown lives under here. You know that clown that takes you into the sewers? Dirty. It's so dirty down there. It probably smells like egg farts. Not a man of the sewers. Not a man of the sewers. So bada boom, bada bing right here. Watch out for the bacon rail right here. The bacon rail coming up. I usually miss it. But overall, bicycle time trials in GTA Line are pretty darn easy, and I do recommend doing it if you want to get yourself some fast, easy cash. With that $52,000 right there, listen, nobody's complaining about this money making here. We're making a lot of money. Now that I came over here to my bail office, time I've been making this video right here, I had somebody on the hot seat. This man over here, the big C, some would call him Chaz. Listen, Chaz is now doing a lot of problems. So I came over here, there's like 3 satellites, and to put these little devices on here. I literally had to scour through everybody's gosh darn roofs to figure out which ones had the satellites there. I just could turn my fat neck up and just look, but I was just too lazy to do that. So I came to the last and final one. Bada boom, bada bing. Do we know where the big C is? I found him over here at Los Santos Customs. Now I had to throw some hands into here. This place here wasn't really liking me that much, which is say I wasn't a fan favorite in here. But the sweat was going, the hands were thrown, and I tell you this right here, the fat was chafing. So bada boom, bada bing. A whole bunch of NPCs gonna get night nighted. Now this guy, the big C, I only have a couple minutes left before he gets night nighted, so I had to save him over here. I'm his knight in shining armor when you truly do think about it. Now Chaz is now safe and warm in my arms. I'm gonna take him outside, look at trains. I gotta take out some guys. These guys here weren't happy about these trains we're looking at. So I eventually took out all the remaining NPCs to get my cool little fake police minivan right here. You know, this cool thing right here. They couldn't give us a police car. They said, no, Deb, here's a police van. I'm like, all right. So I eventually took him back to my bail office. And Rockstar, I don't know where he went, and I'm missing out like $129,000. I'm supposed to get that money. I usually get the money. money. So I'm back to my car washer here. The heat is fully up there. I'm talking about this place is sticky. This place is hot and humid. I mean, I'm sweating in all places. Don't know what happens with the heat that's fully rising. To tell you the truth, might have to call air conditioner man. But look at this, $100,000 just sitting there. I'm not doing anything. That's easy passive money. Always get your passive money because it's easy money. Maybe sometime playing this right here, eventually my money from the bail office will pop in. But who knows? Make sure to put that money in your gosh darn bank account, because if you get 990, you're going to drop some money. And trust me, no NPCs can have this money. There's 3 NPCs around the map. I said, you know what? I think I have 2 times the money in RP on this right now. So I'm going to start selling this to these people right here. And I literally made myself lose $177,000 right there. I'm more shocked than you. Now, this is not a fast way of making money. This is all by businesses right here. It's more of an easier way to do this right here. So I'm like, okay, I'm loving what I'm seeing. So I came to the next person right here and did the same exact thing. After I came to this girl, I'm like, hey, can you get this stuff? He's like, sure can. Almost $500,000. One would say it's almost $500,000. AKA my stinky fart slab. Now, I try to do this all the time in a public session that's fully full. So I get myself over $500,000. But I believe for some reason it glitched out for me. I could never do it. So I do the sell right here in an invite only session. I'm going to get like a lot less money than I usually do. I'm a little sad about it, but hey, my game is glitched when I try to sell this in a public session. So here I got 10 deliveries due right here. Back to my Uber Eats delivery. You know, this guy here with the fat pudgy hands, he's out delivering. I'll be honest with you, not the best Uber driver. Look at this. I'm flying everywhere. I'm making mistakes, but I'm getting back on my cankles. Listen, this tree's going to get back up. The roots are going to start sprouting somewhere else. I'll be honest with you, I fell again. I have a lot of problems right here with this cell. First, couldn't do it in the public section. Now I can't even get into the box. This is I'm like Shaq at the free throw line today. Don't worry about me. I made it up for it. Listen, when you're the MVP, you come in the clutch right here. 2 seconds on the clock ref. I'm going to get that ball inside a hoop. I can tell. That's a pretty good shot. You got to rewind that. That's a pretty good throw. Now you see right here, I'm cutting this like a turd through a knife over here. I'm doing tremendous work. So bada boom, bada bang. The last and final delivery right here. Going to get myself over $350,000 right there. Not bad. Not bad at all. But wait. One more last money method for today in GTA 5 line that's fast and easy. Talking about that HSW time trial. Oof, I have to be honest with you, this is $1 million in a month if you do this every week in GTA 5 line. This one here, not high blood pressure. This one here is easy peasy lemon squeezy. I think Rockstar been giving this one like every week in GTA line, it feels like. Just like the other time trial, this one here is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Just notice right here, even though the first time trial I showed you was double money in RP, Rockstar did say time trials are double money in RP this week, but I don't think they mean all time trials. I think there's the one and only like I showed before. So I don't want to get your hopes up on this one here. This one's not double money and RP, but it still pays out probably better than the other one, I gotta think, right? Have you ever gotten a world record in this game? I gotta know. When I do races in this game, like the world record's like 3 seconds. I'm like, how do they even do that? My personal best is like no seconds. I think I'd never done this before, but even though I did, because I know exactly who I'm driving to. Just gotta watch out for these NPCs in these cars. I don't think they like me as much as I used to, because they know GTA 6 is right around the corner. And trust me, you and the guy looking at you through the window right now both notice right here when GTA 6 comes out, we're both not playing this game ever again. Straight to the vault this game will go May 26th, and straight into my pocket this money will go here. $253,000. If you want to make yourself over $8 million in GTA 5 line, check out this video right here. I catch you on it.